Auckland's Mayor Phil Goff says police inaction is contributing to the city's road toll as footage emerges of cars repeatedly ignoring red lights at a central Auckland intersection. The pictures are captured by cameras that form part of Auckland Transport's high-tech surveillance system. They show one intersection on Albert Street, this is in downtown Auckland, that has an average of 53 red light runners every day. The pictures were presented to Auckland councillors today and Rowan Quinn was there.
Red should mean stop, but in the footage released today it seems to mean last chance to squeeze through. In one shot, children in school uniforms get the green light to walk, only to have a car whiz across the pedestrian crossing. The Mayor Phil Goff told today's meeting he's written to the Minister of Police and Auckland Transport asking them to do more to police red light runners.
We need to put pressure on at all levels. If we are to actually reduce the deaths and the injuries on the road, we have to have a fit-for-purpose system. And currently, not at our end, but at the police end, it appears not to be fit for purpose, and that's got to change.
He says not doing enough brings grave consequences.
When we look at our road toll, and it's been increasing at treble the rate of anywhere else in the country, I think a lot of that in recent years has been that there has been less police enforcement, not more.
Councillor Chris Darby says Auckland ratepayers pay for traffic safety cameras that the police are supposed to operate and use to issue tickets, but he's worried they're not always monitored.
If they are not operating at maximum 100% capacity, we need to know, because we have funded Auckland Transport to operate 12 cameras. Not to operate some cameras.
Auckland Transport can easily identify the drivers in today's footage by zooming into their number plates, but only the police have the power to give tickets for red light running. But Auckland Transport's technology manager Chris Crichton says the council-owned organisation could consider another way to let the culprits know they've been caught.
Whilst we can't infringe, we can understand who they are and send the registered owner of that vehicle a picture of them running a red light and perhaps suggesting to make a contribution to charity for road safety or something.
Other councillors, including Desley Simpson, agree more needs to be done.
What shocked me about what you showed us today was that the intelligent transport systems are there, but the intelligence of some of the people in Auckland is sadly lacking.
These Auckland pedestrians near the intersection in today's footage were no strangers to red light runners.
They do it all the time. I cross up by the motorway and there's sometimes a policeman on a bike waiting for them.
There's a few cars that go through red lights and you think you're going to cross and all of a sudden you have to look to your left and your right and away you go.
They travel from like Civic to Key Street. There's so many traffic lights, so one kind of tends to do that.
Auckland Transport says while it's possible its technology could be good enough to issue red light tickets from, it would need a law change to be able to do that. RNZ has sought a response from the police. I Tāmaki Makaurau, ko Rowan Quinn tēnei.
And since Rowan filed that report, the police have responded and saying they'll decline an interview, but they've given us a written response. Now, they say they have an agreement with Auckland Transport to process infringements for 6 red light cameras at any given time. The acting National Manager for Road Policing, Inspector Peter McKenny, says the police are committed to keeping people safe on New Zealand roads and their staff work hard to do that every single day. He says they continue to work closely with Auckland Transport on enforcement and future opportunities and will eventually need to replace their existing infringement processing system. We'll get you more on Auckland Council and Auckland Transport and also the police to see what might else be coming on that matter.